All right, Sean, we are live.
Good evening. We're sorry and apologize for the delay. That was pretty much over an hour and a half. What happened was in the previous games earlier this early afternoon, one of the board panels, the glass board panels that is, was shattered, and so they had to fix it with some plywood. And so you will see that plywood that will be behind the net at some point when the puck goes around that area. Anyways, we're out of California, Northern California, that is. And so both teams were victorious. We're able to come out with the win 6-5 against Bigby Coffee. And it was definitely a close one where the Raptors had a 2-goal lead, but then had to and tie it, and then had the go-ahead goal late in the third period. Third game will be tomorrow, and so tomorrow's game will be, I believe, 5 Central Time, and then quarterfinals matchups will be wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. And so the Raptors definitely invite in Chicago area by 200 by 85 or tournament ready together. As mentioned before, there's 500 high-level competitive hockey. We are at our hotel, and yeah, we definitely see teams from all over, and yeah, so it's definitely exciting. We have about 2 minutes remaining in the warm-up, and then we'll be getting underway for this is definitely going to be a fast-paced and physical game, as the Tri-Valley Bulls are considered the #1 AA team in the nation, where the Raptors, your Raleigh Raptors, are the #3 AA team in the nation. We are in the Jet Speed division, which consists of high-level AA teams and AAA teams. Bigby Coffee, that the Raptors played earlier this afternoon, or this morning, is a AAA level team. Oh, and there you have it. There's the horn. And so we are going to get underway in just a moment. It looks like the referees are cutting the warm-up time about a minute and a half short, just because of the delay. We've been delayed for over an hour and a half, and so we're ready to play some hockey. You know, it's kind of difficult at times when you have a large time gap between your first and second game, and so, you know, after the first game, the kids, had to fuel up, rest, and then, kill some time just waiting for this game. And then we get the notification that our game was delayed an hour and a half due to the glass breaking in a previous game. And so, they have that plywood. Hey, we'll take it. We just want to play hockey. And so, all right, we have both teams in the creases gathering pucks, and we are ready to go. And we will have Mark Mehienko starting in net. Your Raleigh Raptors are in the white and navy blue, and the Tri-Valley Bulls are in the green and blue. And your starting lineup on the ice, we have forwards Jeremiah Holland, Carson Bunny, and David Pollard. And on defense, we have Park Pollard and Easton Rinola. And in net, as mentioned earlier, Mark Mehienko.
People just want to watch the game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a hot one, because this is going to be an amazing game. Carson Bunny in to take the draw, and the Raptors win it. Pollard has it, skates it through center ice, and will send it on net, and Holland will be there. Holland goes behind, gets bumped off the puck. Pollard will send it back onto net, but it deflects off a Bulls skate. Bulls now coming into the Raptor zone, will dish it off to the winger, and the pass will go through the net to the far side boards. Bulls send it deep, Pollard back to retrieve it. Pollard takes a hit, Bunny has the puck, will give it to Holland, it's in Holland's feet. Bulls retrieve it back, Bulls skating, will send it to the defense. Save by Mihienko, and now Holland has it. Holland will send that and go off for a change. Puck is in the Bulls zone. Bulls defense back to retrieve it. Ryan Reed forechecking, putting some pressure on, along with Mashad. They're able to pin the puck on the near side boards. And now the Bulls have it and are going to skate through center ice. Puck bounces off the Raptor skate, goes behind Mihienko, and that will be a penalty on the Bulls. And so at 13:44, the Raptors are going to go on the power play for a minute and a half. And unfortunately, we have a Raptors player down, and it looks like the penalty is a boarding call. And it looks like Kehoe just needed a moment. Looks like he's okay. He'll skate off on his own strength. So that's always a good sign. Okay. Faceoff is going to be deep in, or faceoff will be in the Bulls zone and on a power play.
All right. Here, just, yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yep.
You guys got to move down for the camera.
I hear what you're saying, so I know what's going on.
Okay. Carson Bunny will take the draw, and the Bulls will chip it out. The Bulls threatening, shorthanded. Reed back to defend. Good defense by Reed to knock that puck away. Raptors trying to get organized in the zone. We'll give it to Holland. Holland will come through out of their zone with speed. Holland still coming through center ice. Holland went to the zone. Holland has it. Holland shoots. Shot goes wide. And it'll come to Xander Derlin, who has it at the point. Derlin will shoot, goes wide, back to Holland's stick. Raptors trying to get set up on the power play. Puck goes to the far side boards. Holland still has the puck, gets knocked off. But Reed will be back to have the puck. Reed curling in his own zone. And now gives it to Holland. Holland's going to go through with speed. Holland coming. Holland's going to go wide. Tries to dig through. Hits a skate of the Bulls player. Bulls are going to try to clear it. And they will. And that is going to be icing on the Bulls. So the faceoff will come back into their zone at 12:34 in the first period. We have 20 seconds remaining on the power play. And let's see if the Raptors could capitalize on it. Dylan Burgess in to take the draw.
Shot back just like 2 inches. There you go.
Puck is in the feet, and the Bulls will come up with it. Bulls come. And saved by Mihienko off a good attempt by the Bulls. Bulls will shoot. Mihienko with the save. Rinola will send it over to Pollard. Battle for the puck at the far side boards. Gonzalez with it. Send it to Dylan Burgess. Burgess will try to center it. And they try to get it over to Gonzalez, but it gets intercepted. Bulls coming through. Adeta and Nieves defending. Gonzalez is back. And Gonzalez will be able to get it to Brem. Brem coming through. Brem gets it knocked away. Bulls coming into the Raptor zone. Good defense by the Raptors. And Derlin will clear. Weinert on the forecheck. Bulls trying to enter the Raptor zone, defended by Idetta. Idetta steals the puck, and Idetta will try to clear it out, but it gets knocked away. Idetta with a good hit to get possession of that puck, gets it to Weinert. Now Weinert will send it out, but it looks like that will be icing on Weinert. And so with that, the puck will come back into the Raptor zone. 11:01, still a scoreless game. Faceoff will be in the Raptor zone at the far faceoff circle. Carson Bunny to take the faceoff. Referee set to drop the puck. And Reed will come up with it. Skits it out of the zone. Pollard going wide. Pollard has an angle. Pollard will shoot. Oh, hits the post. And goes out of play. Good scoring attempt by Pollard to come wide and to be able to cut sharp into the angle to get a good scoring chance. The only thing that was missing is that it just didn't go in. So with that puck going out of play, we're going to have a face-off at the near side circle where Carson Bunny will take the draw. Okay, goalie's set, referee set. Face off. Shot will go on net, saved by the Bulls, and we'll have a face off again.
We're up, coach.
Carson Bunny to take the face off again. Puck is in the near boards. Bunny will send it forward, still in the feet. And puck will bounce. So Derlin has it. Derlin shoot. Oh, deflected wide. Kehoe send it forward. Bunny has it. Bunny will send it up. Pollard looking for the deflection, goes wide. Derlin will send it forward. And Reed will have it at the near side corner. Reed looking for some space. Reed gets knocked off. And Reed is slow to get up. It looked like Reed got slashed in the leg or the hip maybe, and so hopefully he's okay. And as always, hopefully he just needs a minute. So Reed is being helped off the ice by Holland and Coach Kenzie. Hopefully it just needs a minute, and we'll find out later and give you an update on that once we know more. 10:08 in the first period. Still scoreless game. So the faceoff will be in the Raptor zone. And the referee is ready to drop the puck. Now Raptors come up with it. Gonzalez trying to get an angle. Gonzalez coming in with speed. Gonzalez tries to shoot. Derlin has it. Derlin will shoot it on net. Holland, but it goes wide. Holland trying to get there first. Holland still has it. Holland has the puck still. We'll give it to Gonzalez. Holland has it. But Bulls were able to steal. And now Bulls are trying to get there first, but Kehoe is back in time. Puck is in the far side corner of the Raptors zone, battling for it. And now Derlin has the puck. We'll give it to Holland, but it goes wide. All right, Holland. Raptors have some numbers. Holland come down the near side. Holland will try to center it, but it goes over to the far side. Gives it to Gonzalez. And now the Bulls will clear where Park Pollard has the puck. Pollard skating through. Pollard coming down. We'll give it back to Mashad. Pollard still has it, but now the Raptors will send it forward. And now the Bulls are in their own zone trying to come out. Bulls turn it over, but actually it takes a bounce. It goes right back to their teammate. Derlin defending. Bram trying to get the first. Bram staying with it. Mashad still with it. And now puck is bouncing all over the place. Mashad back. Will send it forward back to a Bulls player. And the Bulls are just going to dump it in and try to chase it. Pollard is All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the delay. We are having technical issues. Hopefully you can hear us back at home. And so 13:25 remaining in the third period. Burgess using his body to try to bump off the toe drag by the Bulls. Goes behind the net. You know, sometimes we're hoping that you can hear us back at home. And if it's choppy, again, by a good block by Reed, Holland forechecking. And now Mashad disrupts the stick of the Bulls player. Now, Reed stays with it, but no, the Bulls steal it. Bulls are trying to enter the Raptor zone. Bunny back defending. Derlin has it. Derlin entering the zone. Derlin Deeks. Derlin gives it. I did it back to Derlin. That puck will go to a. That puck comes into the near side corner. Puck goes wide. Bulls starting to. Oh, so close. Now, Bulls. And Kehoe come up with the puck. And Gonzalez will chip that and go off for a change. Defended by the Raptors. Shot goes wide as the Bulls. And now Holland coming through. Holland skating, but gets bumped off the puck. Just starting to scramble. And Mihienko did not like that, so covers the puck. And Carson Bunny in to take the draw. Carson Bunny to actually beat the Bulls player to the puck. .824 and tie the game with 8:13 in the third. All right, face-off at center ice. Holland has it. All right, face-off at center ice. Holland has it. Holland trying to get through, but defended well by the Bulls. Defended well by the Bulls. Players stopped. Face-off outside the Raptor zone. Face-off outside the Raptor zone. Trying to get out of the zone, and that's going to be icing on the Bulls. 2-2. Puck's going to be sent around by the Bulls. Face-off. to take the draw. And the Bulls will win that back clean. They're at center ice, and they send it in. Bulls coming down the left. Puck goes through Mihienko's 5-hole. And so now the Raptors are down by 1 with 5:39 in. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. Raptors going with the puck. Raptors trying to clear. Brim defending. Dolan coming around with it. Dolan has it. Dolan looking up. Gain possession. But Reed gets knocked off the puck. Reed gets knocked off the puck. 3:53 remaining in this. 3:53 remaining in this third period. Not much time remaining in this game for the Raptors to get third period. Not much time remaining in this game for the Raptors to get a goal in time. The goal in time. Bulls have the looking to send it deep. Bulls have the looking to send it deep, and they do. 2:50, and they do. 2:59 remaining in Raptor zone. 9 remaining in Raptor zone. Okay, in the third. Okay, in the third period. Raptors down by 1 period. Raptors down by 1 now. Stick. Off. Right outside the Raptor zone. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez has it. Looking up. Bunny has it. Bunny will shoot, but it goes wide. Gonzalez trying to get there first. We'll use it. Bulls come up with the puck now. Behind the net. Raptors trying to get the puck. Trying to get the puck. Puck is bouncing around. Raptors have it. Backhand attempt. Backhand attempt. Holland has the puck. Holland's going to look for some speed. Holland has the puck. Holland's going to look for some speed. Bulls send it in. Bulls send it in. You could look for Mihienko to be pulled. You could look for Mihienko to be pulled soon. Any minute. Saved by Mihienko soon. Any minute. Saved by Mihienko. 55 seconds left. Raptors need to score to tie. 55 seconds left. Raptors need to score to tie. And that's a hand pass. And so we'll have a face-off. Let's see where it goes. It's going to come outside the zone. All right, this is it. All right, this is it. Raptors need to come up big. Raptors need to come up big. Mihienko is not in net, so Raptors have. Mihienko is not in net, so Raptors have 6 skaters out. Raptors 6 skaters out. Raptors trying to stuff it. Puck is loose. Just trying to stuff it. Puck is loose. 50 and 50. And it looks like that's going to be it. And it looks like that's going to be it. As the Bulls were able to come back down 2-1. And the Raptors have 1 victory and 1 loss. And 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, where the Raptors will take on the Rough Riders for the 3rd and final prelim game. Dave, any thoughts before we? Dave, any thoughts before we? And definitely great game, and definitely great game, and so we will see you tomorrow morning. We will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, and that's 8:55 Central Time.